Hello, yo, what's up?
What up?
I'm Mickey Ali,
I'm Sa Ali, and we are Brothers Ali.
So for this video, we're gonna talk about the movie Rain Town. So Rain Town is the sophomore cinema effort by Tunku Mona Riza, who previously directed the autism-themed movie called Redha.
Oh, no wonder, man. When you see these directors and writers, I get instant revelation.
Oh, okay, so this is a revelation to you somehow.
Yeah.
Interesting. So there you go. This is the second movie by Tunku Mona Riza called Rain Town, and this is interestingly a predominantly Cantonese-language movie. Yeah.
Typing.
So yeah, she's a Malay and she directed a Cantonese-language movie. For the most part, it's predominantly in that language. Yeah.
And as a non-Cantonese speaker, from what I can tell, they did a good job. It doesn't sound like a Malay person wrote all of it in terms of like, the way they should say stuff.
Yeah.
It's just mostly like they follow the writing of the narrative and the characters,
Yeah.
and it's translated well.
Yeah. So this is
Immediately I would say it doesn't feel like an edente effort when there's to do
agency. Oh.
Malay and a little bit of English.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
It's just that, okay, let's discuss the way first. The movie just suffers from, because this is like pretty obvious cultural barrier, because she's Malay and it's about a Cantonese family. So there's some sort of disconnect between that. So it doesn't have as enough punch as I was hoping it would have. What you say about that is I agree with that, but it doesn't like connect to me emotionally because of the cultural barrier. So
Would you care to elaborate about that? Like what part of the cultural barrier?
I don't know. It feels like if Chinese who speaks Cantonese would actually direct this themselves or even write it, I feel like maybe some of the drama or some of like the everyday life nuances feels kind of a little bit kind of like caricature-ish. Doesn't feel like genuine enough as I would like it to be. That is what I feel. That's how why I say it's like that. The disconnect. That's
I mean, like, what part specifically that doesn't it feels like because it's a Malay doing this?
It feels
that
like
there's it might not connect well with the
maybe the
Cantonese.
some of the interaction like between like a tense situation, for example, maybe Chu Kinwa's character like trying to like have this high expectation while he himself is doing nothing, and then the kids like lash out on him for doing that or something like that, or just reacting to him. It feels like I'm watching a badly directed RTMPSA sometimes.
Okay.
It has that tinge of it, so that's what I mean by that. Because it's
Maybe a tinge, but not too much of it, hopefully. I mean that you can feel however you feel.
alright. That's what I feel. Okay, that's a weird opener, but I have to open with that. But the movie is like centers around the tradition, or maybe I guess, of rain betting, because apparently this movie is set in,
Typing.
which has apparently have like the highest, I don't know, rainfall rating or something. I don't know what the term for it, but it rains a lot in
Typing.
Perak, Malaysia. So yeah, that's what. And then because of that rainfall, there's a small community of people who likes to bet on when the rain's gonna fall or something like that. So
The closer you are, you're the one who wins.
yeah.
Or something like that.
So
from what
yeah.
I can tell.
So the story of the movie is about a family with the patriarch played by Chu Kinwa. The wife is played by Susan Lancaster, and there's the three other children. And this is the story of how they're navigating their life. Basically, it's a slice of life movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, like a quick introduction of the characters. the father used to be a banker,
Yeah.
but he loves creating lanterns.
Yes.
And then the mother the mother is, I think, is she white or something?
Yeah, she's white. She's white.
Like what kind of, I don't know her nationality,
But
but
she's white. Yeah.
she's marrying into this Chinese family
Yeah.
to for their culture, I guess.
Yeah.
No, I guess it is
It
what
is.
she
It is.
keeps
It
saying
is.
in the movie.
Yeah.
And then one of the children is like
The eldest.
the eldest. The eldest is doing his housemanship.
Yeah, to be a
Yeah,
doctor. Yeah.
to be a doctor, while he actually likes making music. The second brother, he is kind of like a
Entrepreneur.
wannabe
Wannabe
entrepreneur.
entrepreneur. Yes. Yes. Yes.
And then the last child, which is the sister, she had some education which wasn't elaborated, I don't think, but
Yeah.
she did get to the university.
Yes.
She graduated, but the father doesn't really want her to study anything because he just want her to marry into
A rich
like
family or
a rich
something.
family or something.
Yeah.
So
But she has a passion for baking.
so you can kind of see the conflict here from the get go.
Yes. Yes.
It's a family drama through
Yeah.
and through.
Yeah.
And what I like about this movie, it does not make it too convoluted by I mean including like the neighbors and everything like that.
Yeah. It's.
I mean,
It's mostly.
just one household under one roof.
Yeah, maybe other characters, side characters, maybe is like the friends of the father. That's it.
Yeah.
But they don't like contribute like a lot to the story. Just like his friends. That's it.
The movie, I like how the movie flows, because as a slice of life movie, you're gonna want it to feel like everyday life.
Yes.
I think for the most part, the movie does a good job of that.
Mm.
It feels like you just speaking into the life of this family. But like I said, I don't disagree. It's just that I'm trying to understand about the cultural barrier thing.
Uh huh.
The script is a little bit too on the nose, I would say.
Yeah, that's part of it as well. Yeah, it's on the nose. Yeah.
Uh, because he can do it suddenly, where the eldest son could just play more music instead of talking about how he wants to make music.
Yeah, it
I
needs
mean,
to show that
it
more.
shows
Yeah.
one scene early on where he shows like him in the, what do you call it, thing, in the studio
Yeah.
trying to record a song. But on top of not letting us hear his other songs other than the rain sound, which is also the soundtrack
Yeah.
of this
The theme
movie.
song, yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, we don't hear other songs, and other than him keep telling us that he wants to play music,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
It-
Yeah. Yeah.
it feels like a little bit too forced.
Yeah.
I
It
mean,
does.
he does. Yes, obviously that's what the movie wants to depict. That he focuses more on him becoming a doctor, right? And the music is the side hustle instead of the main hustle that he's trying to go for.
Yes.
But at the same time, if you really want to do it, you would do it more. And a movie that is slice of life, you're gonna see that he's gonna wake up in the wee hours of the morning, writing lyrics.
Yeah, that would be
looking at
cool.
notes.
That would be cool, actually.
Yeah, and then he you know, goes outside, even outside of the studio, somewhere far away from the house, and play the music. Because if you play the music right there in that house, it's gonna be obvious. And his father, he disapproves of this.
Yeah.
He doesn't want the child to play music because he wants his eldest to be a doctor.
Yeah.
You know, just like he was a banker, like these high paying jobs. You know, these jobs that are
Socially respectable, yeah.
yeah. So, like, if you're a doctor, if you're able to get to the point that you're doing your housemanship, you gotta be an intelligent person.
Yeah.
But my guy, the way you go about it, it's not too intelligent.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then there's the second child. I think they did a good enough job to show what a wannabe entrepreneur would look like, and how they would operate.
Yes.
Meaning that mostly they're all talk but no action, right? But at the same time, it feels like the movie already wrote a lot of scripts for the other characters. We don't see enough of this second child.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oddly enough, they want to focus on the family, but yeah, the second child is like off doing his own off-screen side quests, which is unfortunate and very um post Endgame MCU shit. Like Jane Foster suddenly became Thor in the background. Like it's that kind. We need everyone needs to be shining equally because it's an ensemble movie, so that needs to happen. And the second child, we don't see enough of his development. Yeah.
We do see a lot of like the father. We do see quite decent amount of the mother played by Susan Lancaster and Pauline Tan. There's a lot of like very heartwarming scene between the two.
Yep.
The mother daughter dynamic feels very real,
Yeah, yeah. That part,
especially when something happened to the mother and the child insists for the mother to do it this way, but the mother is like, no, I'm going to do it that way. And I can feel like they want to resolve the conflict in the best compromise possible without at the same time giving in to the problem.
yes, 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 yes.
And I like that the child too, uh, she loves baking. She learned it from her mother, who learned it from like her husband's mother, late
Yeah,
mother,
yeah, yeah. I guess.
how to make the moon cake.
Yeah, mother-in-law. Yeah,
Mother-in-law,
her
yeah,
mother-in-law.
yeah,
Yes,
mother-in-law,
her
yes.
late mother-in-law. Yeah.
So when the character goes like, no, you're gonna be okay, you're better than me, you believe that. That
Yes.
scene, you believe that.
Yes. Yes.
At the middle of the night, nobody else in the kitchen, they look eye to eye and they're like, you're better than me, you're going to survive this, you're gonna be okay in this world.
Yep.
and
You
and and,
felt
and,
that. You
and
felt that.
I'm I'm not really that familiar with Susan Lancaster's career, and I did saw like a like office ripoff kind of show, and it was kind of bad. But that's like a lot of actors over here. But she was really really good in the opening scene in the movie Rahsia.
The Rahsia reboot. Yeah.
Yeah. So in this movie, I see more of that, the
Yeah.
Rahsia version of her.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And
She's like basically we can call it she carries the movie, right? Basically. Or what do you think?
personally, I don't think so.
Okay.
Personally, I do think Chu Kinhua carries the movie, and I think that's an illusion that shows that he doesn't carry the movie as much as her, simply because the script written for his character is a little bit too loose, and it's like not strong enough to make the character have like a redemption arc.
Oh yeah, and this is a weird choice because if you watch the movie, like the mother character is like having like the most, I don't know, arc or something, but because the father is written as this mostly passive character, it's weird that the movie is framed around him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you see all these characters trying to change, especially the eldest child. But despite him making all of these changes, he adheres to this one passive character, which is the father. Which is like, okay, I know your father is a hard ass, but you listening to him while he does nothing with his life right now at the present, while you are, it feels kind of off. Because personally, I went through family trouble, which is like somewhat irreparable. I can, you know, attest to sometimes when it goes too far, you're gonna do something that would surprise even yourself. But for you to submit fully, despite everything, to the detriment of your own health, that becomes it kind of breaks the immersion of the slice of life a little bit. Like you can the characters, especially the mother and the elder son, they're like doing too many things to then listen to this one asshole who does nothing and adhere to him all the way. I mean, at the beginning, yes, but then show some resistance, and later show some restraint, because you don't want to destroy the bond, right? But then later rebel, because I mean, shouting and trying to talk it out is not enough. Sometimes rebelling requires more of a moving. Like for example,
Yeah, okay.
there's an incident, there's a big news that happens in the family, and then the little brother, the second child, like stay true to his cause. It's like, despite what happened, I cannot stay home. I have to go to KL, and he did.
Yes.
But because there's not much of his screen time and not much arc in regards to his character, because even there is a sub arc that relates to this character and connect it to the eldest brother.
Yeah.
That's still the eldest brother's arc, not his. So
Yes.
when he does do something and he's like, oh yeah, like finally someone is doing something, it's not the character that we're rooting for. And it's not even the antagonist. Because if you think about it, the protagonist is the eldest brother, the antagonist is the father. So when you see a side character that does something about things, you kind of like, wait, what? Why is he the one that's rebellious? The father already like kind of gave up on the son. So if the father is not as abrasive to him, why does he is the one is rebel? What I'm saying is that if he rebels, the mother and the other son should rebel even more. But
Yes.
they didn't.
Yes.
I think that's a missed opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Even towards the end, that's like a resolution that just let the father get out everything scot-free. And they could have let it be resolved. You would think they do a lot of like screaming at each other scenes. They would do that again, but even louder towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of doing that, they do something anticlimactic where something really, really bad going on, or two things that are really bad going on, and then it all just resolve. And the father just have he suddenly becomes a more calmer and more reasonable person. And it's like the script is giving him a way out, as opposed to him, a passive character, suddenly is got ticked and suddenly like, you know what, I'm gonna do something. You know, they didn't write it in that way. They gave him an out. I think that's a missed opportunity. And I want to say one more thing. Although I did say it's good that they focus on this family, they don't talk about the neighbors, but they should focus more on the rain betting, because that is part of the
Yes.
of the entire like theme of the movie, right? They try to depict the father as being like a deadbeat and he's wasting all their money away and everything. But when he show his betting buddies, they're not like gangsters or anything.
They're not even like the worst people. They seem kind of nice.
Yeah, they just hang out. So where is the urgency in them trying to change their life, where this father that gambles all the money away? Like, they should depict that better. Maybe, I don't know, I'm not saying you have to make the father alcoholic, but at least make the father is coerced into playing these betting games or something.
Yeah. I agree.
Especially when it's a passive character, make the other characters make him bad. So then we start to believe more when the family is losing money, and that is why the daughter have to marry off to a rich family and the eldest have to be a doctor. But we don't feel that because the movie does not push that betting angle, although they mention it. They mention it, and they mention Rain Town, and they mention Rain betting, but they don't do much with it.
Yeah.
The Rain Town is just the background theme.
It's just
Typing.
oh, that's it.
And
Typing.
doesn't feel alive. They can focus on the family, yes, but they can show the family go all over,
Typing.
so
Yes,
we
yes,
can
yes.
like learn more about
Typing.
to the eyes of the family. They're the vehicle for us to get to know the Rain Town.
And we can see more of the rain town and more of like actual rains to like, you know, make it like a film language of like what does the rain signify for this family instead of just the rain betting and that's it. They did some.
They can do like multiple rain betting scenes or something. Maybe their friends are just buddy, but then when they go to the bigger places with the bigger bets, that's when they get
I
coerced
mean,
or something.
I don't know how like intense rain betting is. Is it like a crime or something? I'm not sure about that part, but they could have done more with that.
That's the thing, they mention it, but it don't go as far as it becoming a crime or anything like that. And the thing was why they need to show more of the Rain Town, because that's the name of the movie. It's supposed to be about
Typing.
but instead it's just about the family, not the town.
Yeah, it's
It
supposed
can
to be like
about the town. There's this family as the beating heart that represents
Rain
this
Town.
town.
Yes,
like
yes.
everybody have their own struggles, but they are all similar to this family. That's why
Yes.
we only look at the lens of this family.
yes,
But the thing is, because they don't explore much of the town itself doesn't feel like a character. We don't get to know the people. We don't get to know the culture. I want to dial it back, because I'm saying a lot of negatives as I don't enjoy this. I enjoy this movie a lot. There's a lot of like, I wouldn't say heart-wrenching, more to heartwarming. Meaning there are
tender scenes,
tender scenes and also scenes that
some
when
casual scenes, you know.
the ones you make you cry and some that some of those scenes are kind of fun and kind of sweet and
And that's the scene about a carrot that is like that's funny as hell.
about carrot. Oh yeah.
That was like top tier comedy over there. Yeah, that's like very good.
and do it, man. She goes hard, man. Lancaster goes hard on this
I
on
guess
that one.
goes hard, yeah. She goes hard. Yeah.
and there's like a praying scene. She
Yes.
prays for her children, and
Yes.
you see the contrast of like the happy days where she's like, oh, I pray to God for my child to wake up early or something like that. But later on, you see the contrast of like she hopes that everything turns back to normal. So even though they're not perfect before, she wants to go back
Yeah.
because the families has been torn apart at that point.
Yep.
So I like that. I like that contrast. You know?
Mm.
And the movie have a lot of really interesting camera angles,
Mm-hmm.
which again, as a fan of Breaking Bad, I like my camera angles.
And but the sad thing is with the interesting camera angles, like you said, they don't make the Rain Town, which is
Typing.
character. So I just wish that we could see more buildings or whatever things drenched in that rain, in a more beautiful like long white shots of that, and then that like complements the mood of like the Rain Town is doing something to the family, something like that. We need more rain, is what I'm saying.
Since it's a family movie and some part of it is already cheesy, you might as well do the cliche.
Might as well.
Something happened in the crescendo, the main character cries in the middle of the rain. So you don't know if he's crying or is it the rain. They didn't even do that.
Yes, that too. That could have been like elevated the movie to a little bit higher level if it's not like all the way. But yeah, they could have done that. There would be like, I don't mind if this movie is like being like represented in festivals or whatever, but because of these things that they just didn't put in it, it just diminishes that value of it. But don't get us misconstrued. We still love the movie. It's just not there, you know.
Yeah. I mean, like, there are scenes where the character that played by Felu, which is the elder son, like he's
Oh,
like,
that scene. Okay.
give me that thing, give me that thing, give me that thing. But the way he says it is like that. It's very,
He doesn't have a pause. He's just like he was too like
it's like
he's
it's
rushing through it.
too aggressive that it doesn't feel that it has a weight to it.
There's a gravitas, yeah.
Yes, he could have been, give me that thing, give me it, give me it, something like that. You know.
Or
Give
there's
it,
that one scene in the car.
yeah.
He could have like slowed down a bit to make it more dramatic, but it's just like, are you speed running this?
It's not
Just
like he's
that.
speed running this. I think because I never see Febelu before in a role where he is like really heartbroken like this.
Yeah, the last time we see him was when is in Fly By Night. I can't remember what his performance
Yeah,
was.
yeah. So he's trying different range here, and I think he does. He does it well for the most part. It's just that when he does this, blah 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 blah, 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 give me that, give me that, give me that. You're not there. You're not there. You're not there. That's when he fall off. You need some kind of like a specific acting lesson on how to do those, like, you know,
Hard
hard
hitting
hitting,
scenes.
screaming,
Dialogue.
repeat word scene.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The repeat word part in like that scene, specifically when he tries to hit that note, it doesn't land.
Yes, I agree.
And Chu Kin Wah, I think for me personally, he carried the movie. I think I even met him after that, and I told him straight up, you know, when he's like taking a picture with him, and after that, like, I like your character the best, and I do mean that. I really do mean that. Chu Kin Wah, I think you did a great job, but frankly speaking, the writers doesn't give you much to work with.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't know how much more, because I'm more of like a negative guy where I like to focus more on the negatives. Not because I want to be negative, it's just that that is more my forte, and then I like to think that he likes to focus on the more.
You're a pessimist, not
Yeah,
a
yeah.
negative guy. A pessimist.
Yeah, pessimist, okay?
Okay.
Maybe to wording. I expect him to be like the water to my fire, but it
But
seems that
we agree on a lot of things. Yeah.
even he is calling out more than he is commending. In
I'm
this
sorry.
movie.
I have to be honest. Yeah.
So I think it's better for us to end it here
Yeah.
before we make this movie seem so much worse than
Because
it already
it's good.
is.
It's good.
It's good.
It's good.
Like, if you want like a good family movie, go watch this one. This is really good.
And it's very cozy. It's
It's cozy.
It's a cozy movie.
Yeah, yeah. Go watch it,
Go
man.
watch it.
This is really good. It's a good family movie. It's family friendly, right?
Very, very. Yeah.
Family friendly.
Very friendly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Go watch it, man. This is a good one.
Yes.
And I think because it tried, I give it a 7.72 out of 10.
Yeah, I can remember. I mean, we had like a review with Buzzspot. I don't know if it's coming out or not, but I can't remember what my rating was. But I think it was this one. This is a movie that should get a clean 7 out of 10 because it's like the foundation is very strong, but it just doesn't tug my heartstring hard enough. It
Yeah.
just doesn't do that.
There's like a litmus test, right? I would cry and break down, you know, like when I
Yeah.
was watching The Whale or something. But in this movie, even though it is supposed to hit close, because I have some family problems I'm dealing with, I didn't cry. So
I mean, it could have made us cry, but it
Yeah,
didn't. So
yeah.
I think that's why it loses a lot of points.
yeah,
Yeah.
because it just,
But still watch it. It's a good movie. Don't misconstrue us. Seriously.
I mean, like it didn't land the punch, you know.
Yeah.
Like that. It stops like that.
Yeah, go
Really
watch
the
it.
more.
Don't we're not hating it at all. We love it. It's just not there. So that's what I'm saying. So that's it from us. If you watch it, tell us or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna hope it rains. It doesn't rain. It's so hot.
So hot right now, man. I wish I was living in Rain Town.
Damn.
In this Rain Town.
Rain down. Oh shit. Oh, I could get even the outro right.